Welcome to the NFL Week 11 predictions in Season 1, Episode 1 of America's News. That doesn't mean we'll cover America. We can sometimes cover the world if we want to. So, we're going to cover the Week 11 predictions in the NFL. So, first up we have the Vikings at the Bears. Bears, we rated their defense 77 overall, offense 79 overall. They're coming up after a tough blowout loss with the Packers, 55-14. Unbelievable. You shouldn't have watched it. 42-0 at the end of the first half. Vikings, we rated their defense a 79 overall and their offense an 80 overall. So we think the Vikings are going to pull out this one with a win. Next, we have the Texans at the Browns. Texans are the newest team in the NFL. Browns have been in the NFL since the 60s. So now, with the Texans, we have an offense of an 80 overall, and the defense of an 83 overall, mostly because of J.J. Watt. He's been getting a lot of sacks. And then the Browns, we rated they've been doing outstanding this year. Haven't done this well since 2007. So we rated their offense an 82 overall, and their defense an 81 overall. Obviously need to step up that defense, but other than that, outstanding job. We think the Browns are going to pull off a tight win. So now next we have the Falcons at the Panthers. Panthers, we rated their offense a 79 overall. Cam Newton needs to step up his game. I mean, he's a good quarterback though, so he needs to step up his game. But defense, we rated it up a 78 overall, so yeah. Then we have the Falcons, which we rated, they've been doing pretty bad. We rated their offense a 76 overall and their defense a 70 overall, so yeah, and everything. So we think the Panthers are going to come out with a tight win. Up next, we have the Bengals at the Saints in the Superdome, a match that fans may be talking about for a while. So for the Saints, we rated their defense a 78 overall and an 80 overall. I've never seen them the Saints do this horrible. 4-4. That's not normal. Usually they'd be like 8-2 or something like that by now, I guess, and everything. But yeah, so the Saints, we rated it on this defense 78 overall and offense 80 overall, so that's surprising. Bengals, we rated their defense a 79 overall. They need to step up their defense after coming out in a tough win. A tough loss, my bad. Tough loss over the Cleveland Browns, 24-3. I did not like it. And then we rated their offense an 81 overall. So we think the Bengals are going to come out with a tight win. Up next, we have the Buccaneers at the Redskins. Tight match. Not going to be a tight matchup, probably. So the Redskins have been doing alright lately. They beat the Cowboys, which were 6-1. They lost their first game, but won 6 games in a row. But Redskins came in and ended it. The game-winning field goal in overtime. But, yeah. And then, so we rated their defense as 77 overall and their offense as 75 overall. Buccaneers have been doing bad. Their only team they've beat, if I'm correct, are the Saints with a game-winning field goal in the 40s or 30s, if I'm correct. We rated their defense as 70 overall and their offense as 72 overall. What we think is going to end up is with the Redskins winning, so with like a 24-14 or something like that. But yeah, next up we have the Broncos at the Rams. Broncos have been doing outstandingly ever since Peyton came into town with the Broncos. So Broncos, we rated their defense an 84 overall, mostly with DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware's been doing outstanding. And then we rated their offense an 87 overall. Peyton Manning has an amazing arm. They're making those plays. They're going to make it to the playoffs again this year. So yes. But then we have the Rams, who have been doing alright, but we rated their defense a 71 overall and their offense a 70 a 79 overall. So their offense is doing way better than their defense. But we think the Broncos are going to come out with a win, maybe a blowout win or something like that. But yeah. So after the Broncos and the Rams, we have the 49ers and the Giants. 49ers and the Giants are going to be a good match. Are going to be probably a blowout matchup with the 49ers ending up winning. That's what we think, because we think we have the 49ers with an 81 overall offense and a defense with an 80 overall thing. With the Giants, we have a 77 overall offense and a 79 overall defense. They're only in the 70s, while San Francisco is only in the 80s. We think 49ers are going to win against the Giants. So next we have the Seahawks at the Chiefs. This one is what we think is our game of the week, because Chiefs have beat the Patriots, but the Seahawks have lost to the Cowboys. So it's been interesting. But the Seahawks have been recovering after that. So yeah, so the Seahawks, we rated their offense an 88 overall, and their defense a 90 overall. So we think they're doing amazing. The Chiefs, their offense is an 80 overall, and then their defense is an 82 overall. We think that the Seahawks are going to pull this one out, but barely, because the Chiefs beat the Patriots, and the Seahawks lost to the Cowboys. So we think that it's going to be a close, tight game. So the Raiders at the Chargers, man. Raiders, 0 games won in every game they've played. Loss. They need to tighten up. Chargers, we rated their defense a 79 overall and their offense a 82 overall. So yeah. Anyway, for the Raiders, we rated their defense a 69 overall and their offense a 72 overall. They're right now currently rated the worst team in the NFL. So on to our next one. Pick. We have the Lions at the Cardinals, an amazing matchup to see. We're thinking we have the offense ratings for the Lions of what we say is an 85 overall and their defense a 90 overall. We think their defense has been stepping it up and they're doing an outstanding job. So good job, Lions. Anyway, for the Cardinals, we have their offense an 88 overall and their defense an 85 overall. So we think the Lions are going to come out with a tight win. Up next, we have the Eagles at the Packers. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a good game to watch. So this is the game right before Sunday night. So yeah, probably last. So what we have here is we think the Packers have a defense of an 89 overall and then offense of a 90 overall. Outstanding offense, Green Bay. Outstanding. So, and then we have the Eagles. We rated their defense an 88 overall and their offense an 87 overall. Mark Sanchez has been doing it great since he's been covering for Nick Foles and everything. Ooh, I almost forgot to mention with the Lions and the Cardinals. In case you didn't know about that other game with the Cardinals, I can't remember who it was. Oh yeah, if I'm correct, it was the no, it wasn't. Well, anyway, there was this other game. There's this last game with the Cardinals where Carson Palmer has a torn ankle. He has a substitute playing in for him right now. So we think the Packers are going to come out with a win over the Eagles and everything. So yeah. So on to the Patriots at the Colts. A close one. Patriots defense 84, offense 88. Colts defense 84, offense 88. We think it's two close calls. So yeah, we don't know who's going to win that one. So finally, to conclude us with Monday Night Football, the Steelers at the Titans. So the Steelers have a defense of a 79 overall and offense of an 80 overall. Titans defense 76 overall and their offense 79 overall. We think the Steelers are going to come in for a win. So that does it for the Week 11 predictions. We'll cover Thanksgiving next week. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't celebrate Christmas too early now. So we'll see you next time.